It's so surreal to see myself. A little bit weird, but it's a proud moment for both my family, myself, and my community.
Her face graces this massive digital billboard over Yonge Dundas Square, one of the busiest intersections here in Toronto. But behind Michaella Shannon's smiling ad for Nordstrom is a story of adversity.
You grew up in Saskatchewan. What was growing up like?
I grew up in a small town, a rural area. So I did experience a lot of racism, a lot of bullying. There was only 2 Indigenous families in the town, and you know, we had to stick together, solidarity. There was times where I was afraid to go to school because people would threaten to beat me up. I would hear racial slurs, and people would call me names, and just be very degrading.
How do you take that all in as a child and to try to move ahead and move forward with that? Where did you go for comfort?
I went to my culture and my spirituality. Growing up in that small town, I was actually embarrassed to be Indigenous. You know, I didn't want to know and learn my culture. And it wasn't until I accepted that and turned to that that I had begun to heal and grow.
What does this mean for you, for your culture, for young women who are watching right now?
I think Nordstrom has made history by including not just 1 Indigenous model, but 2. I do want to point out that Tanchai is the other Indigenous model up there, and it's very important because myself, as an Indigenous woman, I didn't have anybody in the mainstream media to look up to. So it's a first for many young Indigenous women to see and know that they can aspire to be a part of the mainstream industry and chase their dreams and goals. It's possible.
So she's conquered the modeling world. Her next goal is to become a television host. So perhaps you'll see her on another screen near you. In Toronto, Melanie Ng, City News.